Hello, hello. This is the desk testing their microphone. Yay! Hopefully it works, but because I'm not gonna look at the stream. Hello. Hi. Hey there. We're back at it again, guys. We're back at it again. Back at it again with, you know, some, reading the Google Doc. So give me just a few minutes while I get the Google Doc ups because I have another Google Doc, but this Google Doc is like the third and last one of this thing. And I don't need y'all to read what I have of it. No, I don't want y'all to get spoiled. I don't want y'all to get freaking spoiled for this, okay? You're not getting spoiled for like the third thing. No spoilers for you guys. No spoilers. Plus, I believe people wouldn't really like that anyways. Um, anyways, alrighty. We'll get into it. Um, Give me just a few seconds. Let me see. Okay, let's try it. Hi, it's the desk. Give me just a few seconds actually. I'm just checking to make sure that if I do this correctly, I'm gonna get there. Alrighty, okay. So if I go over to here, then I'm going over to this tab. This is the only time I ever use this tab when doing these type of things. It's just because so I could like, you know, it's so I just could, go around tabbing around or something like that. It's just so I could have this and keep my privacy, by the way, okay? I need to keep my privacy away because I'm a bit of a person who accidentally gives away information. Yeah, you get it. Anyways, yeah, that's your official banner, like on the thing. Anyways, yeah. So, just a warning, the following illustrations may contain disturbing imagery. No worries, there's no any of that this time. There's no bloody gory, there's no, I mean, implications of disturbing imagery, but yeah, you could see the timeline of how everything happened. So I created the doc on December 18th, 2024. I think I can verify that. But I'm not verifying it because um because what's going on? Sorry, I can look at chat. I'm looking at chat from like right here. I'm looking at chat from like my other monitor so I can anyways. So yeah, I created the dog on this day and finished it on this day. I originally wanted it to finish on Halloween or something, but unfortunately I couldn't because it was still in its writing process. So I was able to add the illustration, one of the first illustrations on this day, and the last illustration I got to do was this day, very recently, by the way. Very recently, by the way. Yeah. So I wanted to, like a continuation of what, I wanted a continuation of, Haunted Mansion because, I don't want to end it off on a cliffhanger or something. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. But anyways, if I also add this in here, made it more clear because if anyone wants to do it, obviously. So, if you're planning to record or live stream reading this stream, you can have an option to ask your friends if they want to voice act this thing with you. This is not a demand, this is a suggestion. Unless you want to voice every character on your own, then that's fine. Which I'm voicing every character, by the way, guys. I'm taking my breath out of everything to give y'all the great little thingy, you know? Yeah. Um, anyways, let's get into, doing this thing, you know? Oh, wait. I merely forgot that hold on. I don't know if I probably can't, but I know I forgot to turn off pings really quickly. Hold on. That's really simple to do, guys. If you it's really simple to turn off pings. It's just like that. Anyways, you give me just a few seconds, and there we go. Alrighty. Let's get things settled. I forgot to eat right now, but it's alright. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, and action? Yeah, action. It has. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like when my internet. I don't like when the internet decides to frick around with me because. Just checking. Can y'all hear? Can y'all. Hold on. I can actually check for myself. Going to my channel is how I can check. Making sure my. Okay. Making sure my, stream is okay. I know. My stream isn't okay. I think it's all. Yeah, I think it's alright. Yeah. Yeah. It's alright. Alright. Anyways. It has been days and days since Claire with Bryce, Tom, and Zoe have been having fun since those days. Then it was a day before Halloween. Claire received a phone call from Zoe and the group. Hello. Hey guys, who's ready for this Halloween party? Yeah, I'm ready. Whoa, yay. What happens if it becomes another, that incident? Hey, if you can, hey, if, frick, I'm having a stroke reading my own writing, it's crazy. Hey, if I'm having a stroke reading, I'm sorry. I'm having a little stroke, give me just a few seconds to comprehend. Hey, it's if you can behave correctly, don't let it take over you again. Yeah, or else I gotta help you again. So, how will this Halloween party work? Oh yeah, you guys will go over to my house and I invited some others. Not that many, just invited my desired people, my desired person and 3 other friends. So it's about 8 people. Smaller group with even people. That sounds alright. Any splitting up? Oh yeah, we will. Sorry, Claire. Hey, it's okay. I can be with you know who. Yeah, don't worry. You'll be with me anyways. I'm obviously going with her. Then who will I be with? Oh, one of the girls. I believe you'll be fine, yeah? I don't crush on women, so yeah. Anyways, you guys will be split into those groups, and by 12 a.m. we can come back here and see what other types of candies we could swap it with each other. As long as your friends don't hurt us or something to that effect. I know they won't. They're nice people. I am sure they will like you guys. Remember what happened last time? I literally killed them. What if your friends are just actually toxic? Just be on your best behavior, and I know they're not toxic. Never had a moment with it where it was a toxic thing that happened to me or anyone else. So they are okay to be around. Fine, I won't complain this time. Don't worry, I'll be here. With me? Yeah, you finished my words. Ooh, a couple in action. Shut it, Tom. It's always Tom. Yeah, it's me, always. Anyways, any more questions? I believe that's it. If it is, then we can leave the call. And then Bryce and Tom leave the call, and it's just Zoe and Claire. Obviously, because obviously it's these two that started it all. You're next to leave the call, Claire. Zoe, what if it happens again? What if I'm going to murder whoever they are? Whoever they may be? Claire, It's okay. Don't let it flood your mind. You have so many cool things about yourself. It's okay to feel like this after something traumatic happened to you. Have faith it will go all according to plan, alright? And if it doesn't, it's okay if it fails. Susan and her friends are gone. I am still sort of getting bullied. Don't worry about it then. They're just insecure and they place it on victims so the victims can feel pain, which is projecting, I think. Just don't worry about it, Claire, okay? Okay then. Well, it looks like I'm going now. See you there after school, Zoe. See you there, Claire. They both get off the phone. And now Claire gets her mask and places it on. Hello? Hello indeed, Claire. Oh, hey Clinton. I'm just thinking about using this mask for the Halloween party I'm going to. That would be cool. Make sure to find something fitting for the costume. Yeah, I will. If I can find one. I think you are fine. Don't over worry about a costume, dearie. Oh, hello there. The other ghosts are just in your closet. Oh, that's odd, but I'll allow it. Anyways, I just wanted to check in on you guys, that's all. Oh well, I'll see you later, Claire. Bye, guys. So then Claire takes off their mask and places it back, and then grabs the little spirit buddy and rubs it. Shadowy figure pops out. I don't know if you could hear on my microphone, but if you could hear my audible cat meowing, I don't know. I don't know if you can hear my cat audibly meowing. Hello. Hello. Just call me in. What's going on? I know. I bit some other people's hands when they touched the spear other than you or Bryce. Oh, it's nothing. I'll be going to a Halloween party tomorrow with a mask there. That's... okay, careful there. Don't want even a repeat of what happened or whatever. I don't really care either way, but if it's a repeat of what happened, I'm going to be impulsive again. You know, killing people and all that. It's the same thing I was worrying about too, but I hope I can at least be on my best behavior and not commit that crime again. Yeah, that's what I hope for too. So, you don't mind if I take you with me, right? You'll just be my candy bag. Alright, I'll notify Yang about this. Wait, how? Telepathically. After a few minutes of silence, Ian spoke. Alright, it's been settled. So, what's going to happen? Bryce is also deciding to take Yang with them after Yang has spoken to Bryce about what happened. He knows that we're going to the Halloween party. Apologies, I sneezed. So we will have the both of you? Correct. We will be going with you guys so we can have fun as well, I guess. But if you do it again, I'll make you have that nightmare again, or the PTSD again. Yeah, apologies. Alright, then, well, I'm going to sleep. See you tomorrow. Alrighty. Alrighty. Ian pops back into their spear, and Claire puts the spear back on her shelf as she turns up the light in her room and goes to sleep. There came the next morning. Claire got up and did her regular morning school routine. After that, she grabbed her backpack and the spear, then went off to her bus stop. The sphere held on to her backpack as the school day went on and on. Some students tried stealing the sphere, but they of course got bitten by it. Claire's school day was normal than ever, meeting her friends out in the hallways and the usual stuff that would go on around her school. Claire gets on and sits down on the bus. So Zoe sits next to Claire. Are you ready for my Halloween party? Still thinking about it. Some things, but I hope it goes well. I'm sure it will go well. Just don't go out of control. Got it. Darn, this feels familiar. You will get used to it. I'm sure I know you have PTSD from all that has happened. Yeah. I wonder, can my cat stop meowing and meowing while I'm doing this? I mean, I might as well pet my cat just for him to feel comfort. Hold on. Oh well, never mind. Alright. Well, that was a never mind. Don't worry, guys. That was a never mind. Zoe and Claire talk about anything until they are dropped up at their bus stop. Oh well, see you at the Halloween party, Claire. Bye bye. Bye, Zoe. Bye, Zoe. Okay. Claire walks down the sidewalk to her house, and when she sees the mansion, she sees that there's caution tape around the area. Claire continues walking down the sidewalk until she reaches her house. She enters, goes upstairs, and starts deciding costumes to wear for Halloween, but can't seem to find one other than the mask. I swear, if I have to be costumeless for this Halloween, I want to use something with this mask. Claire proceeds to place the mask on. Hey, do you guys have any ideas of what I could wear this Halloween? Okay, so I know I can't do all combined voices at once, but so I'm just gonna do Susan's, which I have been practicing for some reason last night. I don't know, I just went downstairs and went to the garage and saw something. It looked awesome, so I decided to do a little bit of that voice acting exercise with my Susan. But Susan is very different from another character using this voice. At least Susan doesn't swear too much. At least. Yeah. Anyways, nope. Ooh, be a ghost! Hey dear, how about you ask Zoe for help? Yeah, you're right. Whenever I get to go to her house today, I could ask her to place me in a costume with this mask. You guys are genius for this idea. Sorry I won't do yours, Clinton. That's fine. Maybe next Halloween. Yeah. Alright. Claire goes on her phone and texts Zoe. Insert texting noises because yes. Hey Zoe, I'm trying to figure out a Halloween costume I could wear and pair up with the mask. Can you help? Send. And then, of course, Zoe comes back with a message. Because Zoe's always get the text message. No worries, I got you. When you fuck. Sorry. I'm messing up. Hold on. Okay. No worries, I gotcha. When you arrive at my house, remind me about it and I'll get you suited and ready. Have an idea, but send. Claire. Thanks, Zoe. Send. Alright. Claire gets off her phone. Alright, it's set. When I get to her house, I have to remind her about this and she'll give me a costume. That's great, dear. Hope you have fun. Oh god, I gotta do Frank's voice. Hold on. Hold on. You're gonna start hearing me say random shenanigans because random shenanigans and random shenanigans. So I'm gonna do Frank's first ever line he said in, or maybe not Frank's first line, but hold on, I gotta get the energy, guys. Yeah! Yeah! Janky! Yeah, guys, I can be Frank. I can be Frank. I can be old personal Frank here. Yeah, you will look so awesome that it's not even laughable anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna give him this accent because hey, thanks guys. Oh, whoops, sorry, I moved my camera. I have a camera in my room. Thanks guys. A knock is heard from Claire's room. Claire's dad enters as Claire takes off the mask to her forehead. I gotta do Claire's dad's voice. If I remember correctly, if it was... Hey, Claire, are you going to Zoe's? That's just an interpretation of my voice. Or I am, Halloween okay, it's this voice, guys. Hey, Claire, are you going to Zoe's? Oh, yes, Dad. Quickly places on shoes, then grabs the bag. I'll get down there, no worries. Alright, don't take too long. Claire's dad's exit her room and closes the door. Claire grabs her knives and hides it in her sleeve before grabbing the black sphere and mask, and placing it in her candy bag before exiting to her father's car. Claire arrives and gets dropped off by her father, then walks up to Zoe's house before knocking on the door. Hello, are you here for Zoe's Halloween party? Yes, I am. Alright, come on in. I don't remember how I did Zoe's mother voice because Zoe's like mother. Because I don't remember. I don't have a memory of anything, guys. Trust me, it's been a year. It's been a year since I've done that. Anyways. Oh, hey, Claire. You are here. Hello, Zoe. The costume thing? Oh, yeah, let me go get it. Claire sits down on the floor as a person enters. Hey there. Hey there. Bryce! Claire immediately gets up and hugs Bryce, who in his Halloween costume as a pirate. Yay! I thought a pirate would be good for him because, you know, pirate. Pirate. I needed to give somebody a simple little costume. Guys, just a little simple little costume, guys. Or maybe it's a complex when you see the image, of course. Okay, I got it. Hello, Bryce. Nice costume you got. Oh, thanks. Oh, hey, you have your spear, right? Gets out Black Spear. Oh, I forgot. Nope. I just got in your bag since I knew you were focused on your costume. Oh, never mind. Anyways, Claire, I got your costume. Let me just place it on you and you'll look good for a Halloween party. Here, Bryce, hold my spear. Claire gives Bryce the black spear. Bryce gets out his white spear before rubbing both spears and letting the two interact. Yin and Yang just play elevator and they went at very fast speeds. I'm aware some people probably have done elevator at very fast speeds. Elevator 1 says stop, basically that thing. While Zoe makes Claire wear what she has, a few minutes later as Yin and Yang were still doing elevator at fast speeds. Done! What'd you think of this costume for Claire? Bryce taps Yin and Yang before they walk over to Claire and letting them look at her. They both looked at each other and became happy and started to yip. Yipping is their own... Yipping is like, their language of like, when they're small at least. At least when they're little small goobers, when they don't want to talk. They just do a little, like, let me try and think of an example, like, let me try and, like, it's a squeaky toy. Like, it's some type of squeaky toy, but not a squeaky toy, but it's a yip. Something like a bark, but not a bark, but it's a yip. It's a yip. It's a yip, okay? I thought of it, I made it to life. Basically, they're yipping! Oh, well, hold on. Ah, whoopsie daisers, that's spoilers for my comfort characters. Haha. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so they started to yip. Claire was in a vampire bunny-like costume with her mask, and if you don't get it, hold on, guys, hold on, wait, hold on, guys, Apologies, guys. I just got talked to by my father, but it was just simple nonsense. He was seeing me stream. Alright. Well, anyways, back to what I was doing. Alrighty. Hold on. I was right over here. Yeah, I was right over here. I'm gonna start, it's Bryce's line. Starting Bryce's line. Just checking to make sure quickly. I'm just making sure if, everything's going alright. Alrighty, I think it's alright. Alrighty. Let's continue on, peeps. Pepsi Colas. Bryce's voice, guys. We're gonna need to get into that Bryce voice bit, guys. You look beautiful, Claire. Oh, thank you. Of course, dear. I just love, I can't you not, when you finally discover and realize that I am basically a shipper, or like liking of shippers or something, like I ship things, which is me. I mean, it's every fandom, but when you realize how much of a shipping I like putting into some quotes, some of my stories, mainly this one because I feel like it needed one, but it's only some of them, not all of them. I'm aware. I'm one of my friends called one of my like current writings that I was doing, one of my current writings that I'm currently writing, and they called it, the way that they said it was Cursed Bird Yowie, Princess and the Frog. Let that sink in for a few seconds, because if you're saying it's Cursed Bird Yowie, I mean, I don't think it's a cursed bird, but it's a bird. Bird Yowie. It's just Bird Yowie. Bird Yowie, Princess and the Frog. There's not really anything curse in here, but I'm not gonna confirm or deny if there's any curse inside that story, because, or like someone suffers from a curse or anything. I'm not confirming or denying. But Bird Yowie, Bird Yowie, Princess and the Frog. The sink won't stop knocking. The sink won't stop knocking the door. I don't know if the sink won't stop knocking at the door. Okay. Well, anyways, here's your first little illustration, idiots. I don't mean to call you idiots, I just mean it in a fun way. Yay! Yes, this needed to be no, not really be happened, but somewhat. Anyways. If you saw me right now if y'all saw me right now when I had my camera on, I don't think that would end well. Anyways, Bryce kissed Claire as Tom, with his Halloween costume as a cool skater kid, entered the room, saying this happened. Hey guys, I guess I went in at the wrong time. But hey, Zoe, where's your costume? Oh, I forgot. Hold on, let me just find it. She went in her closet and grabbed the set of some sort of Halloween costume before going to the restroom. Okay, well that's good, I reminded her. Yeah, I wonder who she's gonna be. Zoe rushes in with her costume before putting on a long, light blue wig from her closet and brushing it before shaping it into pigtails. Then Zoe places on the wig before showing off her Halloween costume as Hatsune Miku. I had to research when Hatsune Miku was actually, like, when Hatsune Miku, like, created or something like that, I don't know. Because I needed it for information like this. Now, this will be a thing, because if you know, you know. Anyways, Hatsune Miku. There we go. I'm Hatsune Miku. What? Oh, that's one of her favorite artists. Well, looks cool. Yeah, I just have to add one extra detail. Luckily, I have face paint that that can be used for this extra detail, but first... Zoe looks at her phone in response to a message before putting her phone away. Who were you texting? I was texting my girlfriend Vicky. She should arrive any moment now. Oh, alright. Then suddenly, someone enters the room. Hey guys, I'm Vicky. I can't do a Vicky voice. Guys, I need help. I need to think about the Vic voice. So you're staying with me for a little bit to determine Vic's voice. Hey, 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 hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Okay. Hey guys, I'm Vicky. Oh, hey Bryce, that's your girlfriend? What's up? Yeah, I can't create voices on the spot, guys. Oh, hello Vicky. Yeah, this is my awesome girlfriend. She is real special. So you guys heard of the news? You know, some kids from our school died in a mansion. Oh, yeah, that's harsh. I don't even know who would commit these acts. Hey, Vicky, please don't bring up this topic near us. We are literal survivors of that incident. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I shouldn't have mentioned it. It's alright. Just don't mention it around us. Anyways, do you have a costume on? Hey guys, I had no plans of what to wear. You think we could do matching costumes? I have more than this costume. Yeah. Hey guys, you're Hatsune Miku, right? Yes I am. Yes I am. You can be Kasane Tato? I don't know. I can't say shit, but you can be Kasane Tato. I still have a costume in there for you or anyone. Hey, oh, cool. Well, I guess we could do matching costumes. Anything to support my love. Yippee! I'll go get it. Zoe rushed to her closet, grabbed the costume, gave it to Vicky. This is the this is the outfit? What about the hair? I have the wig that I will prepare. No worries. Go and wear the outfit. Alright. Vicky went to the restroom and Zoe grabbed out the red wig and got it ready. After Zoe finished the red wig, Vicky also came in wearing the costume. Okay, I have it on. Is that the wig? Yep, here, let me place it on you. You know, this is the regular general ass thing that has to happen at Halloween parties. Okay. Zoe proceeded to place the wig on Vicky and adjust it. Yes, now you are set. Oh, I love this so much, dear. We're now matching costumes. How does this relate to Miku? Lore time. This was an April Fool's joke. This was an April Fool's type of thing until it got turned into an actual UTAU. Oh. Oh, thanks for the quick history. Zoe, didn't you say you were going to bring friends along? Yeah, they should come at any moment. Oh yeah, friends. And so they were talking to each other about whatever interested in them. Vicky and Zoe were next to each other, while same thing happened with Claire and Bryce. So, what do these spears do? These spears can only be held by me and Bryce. If anyone is willing to touch it, they get bit by these little creatures. But I also found out that my spear doesn't mind being held by people I know and trust, so at least mine is nicer. They're also based off the name of Yin Yang. Mine's Yin. Mine is Yin. Man, these little creatures should be non-binary here. Yeah, don't really like the concept of them being gendered. Then me and Yang will be non-binary. Let me just tell them. Oh, hold on. Big voice. Hey, how? Telepathically. Moment of silence before Yang pops out of their spear. Are we becoming non-binary by our owners? Yep, no worries. We won't need gender for us anyways. Yeah, maybe gender was a bad idea for us. Whoops. Aw, these two look adorable. I just want to give them a little rub on their head. No touching me. Oh, that's just yin behavior. You can rub my head, though. Vicky rubs Ying's head, which causes them to, basically, yeah. Anyways. Oh, well, what else could they do? Claire and Bryce look at each other before combining the spheres. Yes, guys. Yes. Ah. Anyways. They can do this. Hello. I don't remember Yin Yang's combined voice, but I don't know. Oh, your spirit buddies are so cute. Makes me wish I had one. Claire and Bryce take back their own little spheres. I don't know about that. Sometimes Yin decides to randomly go out of my room and eat something from the fridge late at night when everybody's sleeping. I know, crazy. No way, I'm not the only one. Yang decides to do that too. We're sometimes interested in how other things taste despite having an option not to eat. Some things in there are actually interesting in taste. Yeah, though some stuff is pretty nasty to me at least. I do like some mayonnaise. I remember that time you accidentally told me that you almost ate a whole jar of mayonnaise. Hey, yeah, don't mention that. Oh, so that's why there was almost a jar of mayonnaise finished. Don't worry about that. No worries. Oh. Yang, I sent someone something. Go back in the spear. Now. Got it. They both pop back into their spears and 3 people enter. Okay, I gotta make new voices on the spot. On the spot. On the spot. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hi y'all. Thanks for inviting me, Zoes. Oh yeah. I'm Margaret. Nice to meet you. What, Bryce? It's you and your partner, what's her name again? Pretty sure. Whoa, what the frick? Pretty sure it's, oh, Claire. Anyways, I'm Harris, another one of Zoe's friends. Thanks for inviting me. Ew, that's his girlfriend? Should've chose me. I'm better at handling things. Hey, don't say that, just let them be. I don't know why you're so envious about that. Just stop, except that he's a girl. Claire proceeds to hug Bryce in just plain disappointment while he patted her on the back. Yeah, I'm way happier with Claire than you. Hell, I don't even know who you are, so I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever. Anyways, is it almost time? About so. Alright, everyone, get into groups. Oh, dear Lord. They chose their groups, except Erica. Ugh. Why can I not be with Bryce? I know how to handle him like an actual woman. It's because Bryce and Claire are meant to be together. It's not that hard. But I don't want to be with this sick freak. What did I do? Tom did nothing. Oh yeah? Well, he likes a lot of women. I do not. In fact, I am more of someone who likes men. I do not fucking care. I need to be with Bryce right now. That's enough. You don't need me. I'm already the soulmate to my woman. Bryce goes out of the room while Claire follows him, and he's going to the restroom before Claire stops him. Hey, I know you're not alright. You want something? Just need to calm down. It's okay. I'm here. Then Claire just starts talking to Blair. But what the frick? Bryce, while they both sat down until he calmed down. You know, I'm thankful to have you here. It's a lot, but yeah, thank you. They both hugged each other before a knock is heard on the bathroom door. It's time! Come on out! Hold on. Give me just a few seconds. I'm messing with a little hair of mine. Or, like, hair. I know, I'm messing with hair. What do you expect out of me? I mess with my hair. Because it's tangled as shit. Yeah. Alrighty. Alrighty. They both got up and opened the bathroom door. No worries, we're here. Yeah, we gotta get going, so let's go. They exit the restroom, get their stuff, and exit out the house where they see the others. Yo, welcome back. Yeah, sorry about my little outrage I had. Sometimes we need to let it out. You know, let our voices be heard. Yeah, we should let our voices be heard. Yeah, be heard. Yeah, that's right, guys. I don't freaking know what I'm doing with my life. Well, my voice wasn't heard. Being forceful isn't nice in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, just what my favorite little person said. I am not little, admitted. You are. Hey, guy. I admit it, you are. Fine, but I'm not, fine, I am little, but not that little. Still as little as is. Oh, okay, shut up. Anyways, let's get our adventure started. Hold on. Sorry, I need a very clearing out of my throat because I'm voice acting. Nope, I'm out. Erica would walk away from everyone. Oh, well, I guess I'm all by myself. You don't have to be. Want to join us? Oh, I'm good. I'll be at the mansion. Remember to give me some candy. Will do, right, guys? Everyone agreed to Zoe. Alright, let's split off. See you when we get back. This is montage time. Montage time! Everyone went to their own ways and explored houses with cool decorations. Claire and Bryce have fun getting treats, though they get a little bored due to the ghosts that Claire has. Because guess what? We did a little more than just a simple little thing. I don't know. Maybe they secretly stole a bit of candy from there and just then gave it to him. Anyways, they were walking down a street when suddenly they bumped into some group of boys. 5 men specifically. They recognized from school. I need to make voices on the spot, people. I know, this is a very current thing. Hey, watch where you're going, idiot. Oh, wait. You are Claire and Bryce. Huh, what a relationship. Yeah, what a relationship. And the boys laugh, except one of them. Guys, be nice. Seriously, be nice. What are you, scaredy cat? Or scared? Yeah, let's just steal their candy. Or better yet, those spears they have. It might be valuable when we sell them. You are not touching these spheres. They're ours. Yeah, we accidentally bumped them, you guys. Relax. So, Hunter punches them both down and grabs the spears. As per protocol, the spears, they bite the hands of Hunter, so he throws them out of his hands and almost to a nearby water drain. They quickly size up and roll back to Claire and Bryce. How did they? Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm gonna destroy you guys now. Hunter grabs and throws the spears to Claire and Bryce's head, though something happens, which is in the thumbnail, or something not so suddenly. The spheres form on their heads with scribbles. Yang pops out. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain. What the fuck is this voice, you freaking knockoffs? Sorry, I thought that was funny. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain. You could do this to one of you guys and no one else, which means you can literally be us. The only difference is eye color, but you have to do the thing where you get out of when you got at the dream, except combine us with a clap instead of holding us in the air. Takes the yen off their head, which they go back to a sphere. Bryce, I have an idea. Shows out the head with the black spear. Care to give me a cool high five? Oh, sure. Bryce takes off a yang from their head before giving them a high five to each other. Then something happens. Both Claire and Bryce become their sphere monsters. They are tall and large. Bryce tests something out by trying to go through Claire's hand, which just successfully happens. So Bryce goes through Claire. They are now two monsters and one. You lead the way, dear. Surely do. Don't tell me you're going to do something bad. Don't worry, they will learn. Claire takes most control of their combined monster creatures they are. Bryce is just half the head of Claire's creature. Hey, let me have control. We have to make them learn. Let's have some fun, shall we? Now when you have most of the control. This is a learning process for them, dear. Watch from experience. And then suddenly, guys, Claire lunges at the group, which they start running away from Claire. After a few minutes of running, they go into a forest and hide, being as silent as possible. Oh, where are you? I'm not that scary. I promise. Claire, stop. Are you seriously going to kill them? Of course, they learn this way. No, they don't. They get traumatized. Just like how I did. This isn't the way to go. This isn't the way to go. It is. I'll take you down, beast. Basically, Hunter's coming out of hiding, which in front of them, holding a tree branch, in which he is struggling a little bit of it. So yeah. Try me, I dare you. Hunter throws the branch barely at Claire, and she starts laughing maniacally. At their poor throw before swooping up Hunter and eating him alive. Bryce screams at what Claire has done. Oh, whoops, hold on. 200. Whoa, spit him out, spit him out. Whoa, hold on. Let me do the brass voice, but holy shit, I'm yelling. What? Spit him out, spit him out. Claire indeed spits him out as the group of boys come out. Now, it's only 4 as 1 has died. Dun 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 dun. There you go. That's their little art thingy. I'll show later in the art which character is which, but for now, we're reading the story. Yes, this guy has been dead. Now is dead. Yeah. You get it, he's dead. Hunter's dead. You never get to see the design of Hunter, unfortunately. Because I haven't even created the design of Hunter. So, yeah. No, that's all your clue is for getting Hunter. Though he died, so. And the only piece of his, only matter of skin only remains right over here. At his crotch levels. At his crotch. I'm sorry for that, because, yeah. Anyways, continuing on. I'm not good at skeleton making, by the way, I just have to try my best. So he's dead now. His bones lay on the ground with the saliva but only leaves a bit of his lower body out, like if a skeleton tried wearing skin shorts with actual shorts. Everyone is shocked. I can't scream. I'm not gonna scream. So, hold on, imagining Jason scream. Ah, 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 ah. This is the voice acting life, guys. You gotta get used to this. Ah, Hunter, he's dead. He's dead. Who's next for some fun? Don't be scared. Claire, control yourself. What? They still have to make them all learn. They already did. You can stop now. No. Claire tried swooping at one of the members. They ran away, and it was another chase. They hit again, but Tremor didn't know where they went. Claire saw and caught up to Tremor. Found you. Game's over. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Claire swooped up Tremor, about to eat him alive, when suddenly, whee! Police sirens. They hear police sirens. Claire keeps him in her hand and runs off with Tremor still in her hands. The police get out of their cars and look around with their guns. They find Hunter's body on the ground. This doesn't look normal. The cuts on the body are clean. It's not human. Whoever did this was an animal, probably. Huh. Yeah, an animal. How pathetic do they have to be? Yeah, they might be around here somewhere. Suddenly, the tree behind Hunter's body falls down. Then they hear a scream before a loud crunch and tear. Tremor's head gets thrown out before a few more crunches are heard, and the rest of his body are thrown. Basically, he got torn limb to limb. What the... Holy... This is a threat to society. We have to lock it up. Unfortunately, you can't. They turn around and see Claire, standing as tall as the monster she is. Bryce is still there on the head bar. As you see, I'm taller than you are, but we're playing games, don't you see? You're killing people. Claire swoops up to the officers in their hand. So, it's not my first rodeo. I did one on the night of the 13th this month, but no one will know. Just me and my pals. Wait, you're the murderer? It is the murderer. They literally admitted to it. Yeah, it was before I got what I had. If only you knew my motive for it. Oh wait, I'm just bullied. I'm the outcast here. You killed them because you're lonely? And that someone tried killing me first. Susan tried, but failed. I was helped by ghosts. How unfortunate of her. But here we are. What? Whoops, you know too much. Goodbye. Wait, no. They both get eaten alive and spat out with the other bodies. The group looks at the bodies with horror, as they were now 3 in the group. The trio ran out of the forest. This feeling of killing. Oh, it's so good again. Oh, so good. I get it. You can stop your murderous fun now. You had enough. I haven't had enough. It calls to me again. Just stop killing people, for Christ's sake. Just let me have control. Oh, I already told you I won't. So now... Claire's monster side takes away his speaking. Now Bryce can't speak. I am sorry, my love. I took away your speaking privileges. For now. It's probably for the better. Claire quickly crawls away to find the trio. Meanwhile, the trio ran. They start calling out a warning. There's a monster here! Fuck, I forgot Noah's voice. Yeah, guys, I have short-term memory loss. I don't have permanent voices for these people, unlike I do for Claire and Bryce and the others. They're on the spot anyways. So that's not their official voice. There's a monster here! Run, a monster's here! Run while you can! People looked at them if they were crazy. That's until they heard quick crawling. They saw on the road as Claire as the monster. They saw on the road Claire as the monster. The trio ran as everyone saw as she went after them. The trio ran to the mansion. Oh, you don't know what has happened here. Meanwhile, the trio enter the mansion. We got her lost. We can stop being worried. What if she gets us? I'm sure she got lost. They walk around the mansion and they smell the stench through it all. They eventually find the stench in the basement. Then they hear footsteps. So they go downstairs in the basement and they saw the rotting bodies of Susan and her friends, all part of the people who died recently. Suddenly, Jason screams. The rotting this will be discussed later, but I was gonna do, an image or something, like an illustration of this, but I decided not to, so all you're gonna need to think about is their bodies are just basically rotting and being eaten up by, maggots and whatever else, and flies, and whatever else too. Basically, they really are rotting. Be quiet, you might attract that monster here. I think she's already here. Heavy breathing heard. As they heavy breathing heard. There we go. Heavy breathing is heard as they turn around to see Claire right behind them. Found you. Now you know my secret. No time to die. No one needs to know that. Claire grabs both Brayden and Noah, stacks them on top of each other before they get split in half, creating a bloodbath-like nightmare right in front of Jason. Then Jason runs out as Claire takes a bite out of their now dead bodies. Jason runs and finds Tom sleeping right beside the door. Wake up, wake up, wake up! I need help! There's a monster here. You gotta believe me. Claire comes out of the mansion doors, ready to get Jason. I saved the best one for my last full course little meal. No, please don't. That wasn't me. That was them. I'm sorry. Too late. You are as good as gone. Goodbye. As Claire's about to grab Jason, somehow Claire gets flung back inside the mansion. Bryce learned how to control some parts of the monster-like body they have. Hey, Bryce! I have one last one to get, and we'll get back to trick-or-treating. Claire, stop it. It's over. What? That is enough of your actions! You have caused too much harm and emotional damages to everyone you killed. So I am going to find a place to be at until you learn your consequences. Until you finally learn to understand that this will get you nowhere. Claire is silent as Bryce gets out of their combined body. now being separate monsters. Bryce goes out the mansion and heads off somewhere. Bryce, wait! Claire gets out the mansion, but Bryce is already gone. Claire just stares out and falls to the ground before starting to cry. Right there, in front of the mansion. Everyone stares at Claire. But then, it's a familiar feeling for Claire all over again. Then she has an episode. But Claire just stays there, doing nothing but crying. All to herself as the sounds of fake laughter surround her ears. She feels a small tap on herself, and she looks at, hey there, I saw him go that way. I think he went back to the trees. Claire stared at Jason before she tapped Jason on his head and walked off to the forest. As Claire walked, she saw the caution tape at the crime of where she committed. Claire continued as she had despair from all the times she hurt people. She went out of the monster form and looked at the sphere she held in her hands, then walked with it through the forest. She began to calm down a little and see the little things in nature. Then she reached large tropical leaves and the episode disappears. What is that? I never seen these around here before. Is this Then she moved the leaves and saw the sand, the sound of the ocean in the quiet night. It's a beach. I've always wanted to go here. Claire stepped in the sand and walked to the ocean. It calmed Claire, but she still felt bad, guilty. So she found a place far from the ocean. She laid down in the sand and placed her sphere on top of her chest as she looked at the stars. She closed her eyes and felt the atmosphere around. As she started to settle, her sphere made a noise. Each time it made the noise, a white line came from the bottom to the top of the sphere. I'm gonna try imitating the voice while still being calm because that's the mood and atmosphere. Sorry about that, guys. Something about that noise. What's going on? Yen? Hello? Anyone? Claire sat up and then heard another voice, which sounded like the noise the sphere was making. She turned her head and saw Bryce holding his sphere. Alrighty, hold on. Give me just a few seconds. I'm starting to get cold again. Hold on. Hey guys, I'm really snuggled up in here. Really snuggled up in here. And just 2 seconds, guys. Alrighty. I'm inside of my little cocoon thingy. It's not a cocoon, it's just me being an idiot. AKA, I'm just basically, long story short, covering myself up because I'm cold as frick. Anyways, both spheres stopped sounding as Bryce walked over to Claire to sit down with her. Claire just looked at the sand. Then Bryce puts his arm around her. Hey, I'm sorry for that happening. I'm sorry for what I said to you back there. I was too frustrated at what you did that I just snapped. Just snapped. But I just felt like you needed it. But that wasn't the way it was supposed to. Then Claire hugs Bryce. No, it's my fault. I ensued and committed murder yet again. I could have stopped myself, but I had to do something in a way where the situation wouldn't get worse. Yet it got worse than I thought it would be. I thought I got past this killer side of me, yet it manifested right then and there. I'm such a horrible girlfriend. Yin and Yang were staring at them both. They were small little creatures. You guys go do something in the sand while I am doing this, okay? Yin and Yang both yip as they run on the sand and do whatever you can do on a beach. aka drawing in sand and making sandcastles and whatever shit. Claire stops hugging Bryce before laying down in the sand. Claire is still contemplating everything she did, but wonders about something. Am I that bad of a person? Wait, that's stupid. Of course I am. I should have just gotten over it. Yet I didn't. Everyone has it better than I do. I just had no friends to talk to, while everyone else had that freedom. Hey, I didn't have friends when I was growing up. Even then, when I did get friends, they were mostly bad people who hurt others. So I kept looking for the right people until Susan. Well, she kept me close to her, even though she was rude to you. Then why didn't you get away from Susan sooner so you wouldn't have to put up with her? Why didn't you get... Well, I knew she had a crush on me. But I didn't like her because she was rude. She forced me to stay. I really wanted to stop being friends with her. But you, from what I could see, hear, and know, you had a lot going on. I was concerned for what you did on that day. But I can tell you changed for something better. And I appreciate that. I'm aware it won't go away, but you have a bright personality. And no one ever wanted to see that about you. Claire stares at Bryce, and then the starry sky with the moon gleaming its light onto her. On Bryce and the beach. She is contemplating some stuff, but she just gets close to Bryce. She contemplates some more until she hugs him and starts crying. This happens for minutes and minutes on end, while Bryce comforts her. She eventually stops crying and starts calming down. Thank you. Suddenly, Yin and Yang went over to them, tapped them, and pointed to a hole they made in the sand. Bryce and Claire looked at each other before First one to get over the hole wins. No questions asked. Go. They both get up and run to the hole. Bryce tackles down Claire as Yin and Yang cheer them on. And yips, of course. Bryce is in the lead, so Claire runs up to Bryce and tackles him down. Claire runs to the hole but accidentally trips inside the hole head first. Bryce runs to Claire and pulls her out of the hole. Hey, are you alright? Yeah, I'm good. So they want us in this hole, huh? Bryce enters the hole, noticing how it's at his shoulders. Claire enters next, but she notices that it's at her neck. Then suddenly, Yin and Yang bury Bryce and Claire until their heads were only visible. Really? You trapped us in a hole of sand. Well, we're gonna stay here a while. Yin, Yang, you up for watch duty while we stay in the sand hole you trapped us in? Please? I will surely thank you for your little cooperation. Thanks for making us smile, by the way. Yin and Yang start yipping, aka basically little yips. Basically start yipping around them before sitting down near them. Bryce and Claire talk for a bit before Claire falls asleep. Bryce stares at the moon, but Bryce decides to sleep as well. But eventually, Yin and Yang fall asleep too. After a bit of sleeping, Yang woke up to swooshes in the leaves. Yang started yipping and tapping Bryce and Claire awake. Yin wakes up next and also yips while tapping them. Bryce and Claire wake up to Yin and Yang tapping and yipping. Huh? Oh, someone's there? Who's having a good sleep? Bryce and Claire also hear the swooshes of the leaves before Zoe, Vicky, Tom, Jason, Margaret, Harris, and Ferris find them both. Yin and Yang stop yipping before quickly turning into spears. We found them! We found them! We found them! Yeah, we found them! Woo! This is where you guys were? A beach? Never knew they had one around here. They'll probably build a place to get over to here, I bet. Yeah, we were stuck in sand. A sand hole. We gotta get them out, or they're gonna be there for the rest of their lives. Or Bryce and Claire can let out their spears and quickly do the work. Are you insane? They could possibly the actual spheres have their very own personality. Somehow the two were able to be the monster. But rest assured that the spheres won't hurt anyone unless you touch the sphere. They do a little bite to anyone. Bryce, Claire, can you try? My arms are stuck in the sand. I could try. Bryce reaches and rubs the spheres. Yang pops out the sphere. Can you get us out of here, please? Our friends are here and need us. Yang does a singular before becoming a small creature, and then taps on Yin's sphere. Yin pops out, and they also become a small creature before they start to dig out Bryce and Claire. It takes a bit, but the hole is revealed. Yang gets bigger and then takes out both Bryce and Claire before placing them down. Yang goes back to being a small creature before they refill the sand hole back with the sand. Now the sand hole is gone. Yin and Yang become spheres again before Bryce and Claire pick them up. Yes, are you guys ready to go back? Sure. It takes them a bit, but they get back to Zoe's house, and the candy sharing begins! Woo! Hey, wait, where's our stuff? It might have gotten taken away when we were the creatures. Let's just ask our spheres and see if they have our stuff. That's certainly a deal here. That's certainly a deal there, dear. Oh, thanks. Bryce and Claire rub the spheres. Yin and Yang come out before they ask for where their stuff is. Yin and Yang become big and threw up all the things they had. Luckily, it's not wet, but all of the accessories for their costumes were there. Not the candy bags. Not the candy bags. Then they pull out candy bags full to the brim of candy for both Bryce and Claire. Everyone has their jaws dropped. Before Claire grabs the mask and wears it, she sees the ghosts. Hey guys. Hey guys. Yeah, we saw it all happen. I am aware. I was just checking up on you guys. Oh yeah, you got some new visitors. Were they the ones that... Yes, they were the ones that you killed. They're white-colored because they're undetermined by you. I might have underestimated you. And Bryce. Yep. Anyways, I was only here for a checkup. Claire takes off the mask, and some people look at her confused, except Bryce, Zoe, and Tom, and a bit of Vicky. Let's not worry about that, please. Let's just share the candy we have as of currently. Maybe we could do some other things after the candy share? Sure, that's what makes it fun. They do some candy sharing and eat some candy. They all decided to watch a scary movie, which some people get scared of. Especially Jason. After the movie, they all start talking with each other. Jason is just staying by Tom's side, while Vicky stays with Zoe, and of course Claire stays with Bryce, of course. They start cleaning up and they get ready to go home. One by one, they all go home, until Claire is the last to go home. Claire gets in her father's car and goes home. The sphere and the mask is in the candy bag. They arrive home as Claire goes to her room and drops her stuff down. Before laying down, her father enters. Claire, I heard the news that some creature was in the neighborhood. I was able to see it myself. I, at least, have a picture of it. Oh, I did see the creature too. Remember that you have school tomorrow. Alright. Good night. Don't stay up all night, kiddo. Anyways, Claire's father exits. Hold on. Claire then quickly grabs the mask and wears it, now seeing the ghosts in her room. Hello? How am I able to assign their roles? Ooh, what if there was a way of a cool design where everyone is shown the way they died or something? That'd be awesome. I am not educated in this type of stuff, dearie. Me neither, but probably just sleep with this, mask on and see, what happens. Got it. Claire turns off the lights and gets prepared for bed, and she falls asleep. And she wakes up in the void. Same one she was in. Oh, I guess that works. You guys that I recently killed, including the officers. Sorry, going down to the lower scale with the others. Let's see, can we request that we have seasonal holiday looks and change the ghosts to look like cool forms of what they died? That would be awesome. Suddenly, that exactly happens. Every ghost gets a cooler version of what they looked like when they died. Oh, this is... well, I did die because I was eaten alive. One half of him was his human self, the other is a skeleton. But in reality, it would be like the whole... it would be like almost all of his skeleton, but we gave him half of his skeleton, but... yeah. Anyways. Yup. Anyways, I confirm with the selection. Claire wakes up the next morning. She takes off the mask and places it aside before getting ready for school. She gets ready and heads out. She arrives at the school and she hangs out with her friends. They all sit on a bench, and a photo is taken of very low quality illustration. But hey, who the frick cares? It's an illustration. So, sorry about my silence for a few quick seconds. To tell which is which, of course, obviously, this is Bryce. This is Claire. This here is Zoe. That's Vicky. I'll talk about Vicky's design later, but, anyways. Then here's Tom, and then there's just Jason. So, I'm gonna quickly tell about, Vicky's design, really quickly. Because, quickly, Vicky's design was supposedly supposed to be based off of, because she was kind of, she was kind of based off the Glock in my Rory meme with that emo woman or something. Glock in my Rory, emo woman, but, I wanted her to look like it. So I had to go ahead and find references. The two references that I looked for were first, who was it? Candy from Toon Turf, and then when I didn't find a good selection of that, I went over to Salem from Indigo Park. At least they have a little hair color similar to that of Salem and Candy. Yeah, that's the lore on this one. And I made her be like the stereotypical 2010s I like tacos buddy, but yeah, there we go. That's the lore on Vicky, by the way. Yeah. And that's the end, but not the end. Guys, stay here. That's not the end. That's not the end. So I think the people who waited until the story was finished and dropped. This explains it. I hope you read the shorter reading of this one. Stay here. This is the first Thanks to first-time readers who read this on Discord before I shared this into the public eye. And thank you for reading. I know it wasn't really the best one I wrote, unlike the first one, but I placed what I can in there. Stick around for the post-credits scene. So here comes every single freaking character. Now this doesn't even feel like normal anymore. I'm sorry. So here's the cast of every single character, in order of first appearance. I'll let you take a read. Alright, well, that's that. That's that. That's all the cast, but let's get into what we really want, probably. The post-credits writing. Let's do this. Post-credits start! Yet again, there was another news report. Breaking news. 4 teens have been killed after an altercation happened. 17-year-old Hunter Guzman, 16-year-old Tremor Tiles, 16-year-old Noah Fisher, and 17-year-old Braden Gardiner were killed by an entity of unknown origin. If you see this entity, please urge police immediately. The news just blabbers and blabbers. Then suddenly, time skip, so I'm gonna grab you and we're going to the time skip. Graduation of 2019. Remember, all of this happened in 2017, and this is now the graduation of their year. And remember, all of them were juniors. All of them were juniors. Yes, that means Susan and her friends were juniors. And the gangs were, and they were, juniors as well. So, yeah, the scene focuses up on the stage, being recorded. The principal goes up there. Welcome, families and adults, to the graduation class of 2029. We are so excited to congratulate your children on this very day. Before we begin showing our graduates, we want to recognize the ones who have fallen before graduating. Please look up at the names and photos of the students who have passed or shown. A slideshow of the people who died is shown, and the Star-Spangled Banner is playing. Dun, 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 dun. You get the point. After that, we're so sorry for their losses. They'll be missed on our hearts. Now that we have gotten over this, let's congratulate our students who worked hard to get here. Parents cheered as the grads came out and received their awards. Bryce came on, then Claire, Tom, and the others. And even the other students, too. Lastly, Zoe. As everyone got to sit down, the principal got up again and delivered a speech. We're thankful for your kids being our students, going through their hardships and their academic success. They have now earned the right to be called graduates of the class of 2029. And then all graduates threw their hats off and celebrated. Woo! Claire, Bryce, Zoe, Tom, Jason, and Vicky. They celebrated with each other. Soon, Bryce was able to buy a house and they, well, get to live together, obviously. So here you go. I'll let y'all take a look at it. For a few seconds, obviously. Because, yeah. Anyways, yep, they're all sleeping. Except the one. Jason's being a freaking scaredy cat because, I'll explain when we get to, the gallery. So yeah, post-credits cast of characters in order of where they were, in order of first appearance or mention. So the boys that died, basically, Brayden, Principal Myers, Claire, Bryce, Zoe, Tom, Jason, Vicky. So yeah, anyways, that's not all though, because, you know, we have this, wait, that's the wiki. This. So if you don't know, but when I did the whole entire shebang, I already presented all, I presented all these. So some of the illustrations may have blood and gore. There's no lighting art. It's from the Google Doc. So these are the real illustrations. Proceed with caution. All images have some sort of context with them. So yeah, let's go. So these were the reference sheets. I've already showed them last time because, yes. Those were also the, things. So you think that's all from me for this story? No, it isn't. But here's every image from Claire's Halloween. Spoilers if you haven't read that one, but we already read that one, so yeah. The second story's poster. I always call these things, quote, posters, because poster. I give it its signature look, but it's Halloween. Claire's a vampire bunny whilst Bryce is a pirate. Claire is standing there at the person, which you are their point of view, and she's just saying the classic trick-or-treat we say at those doors. Right? Y'all say those, right? You'll say those at the door, right? Right? Okay. Well, anyways, this was the first illustration, surprisingly. They're not all in order. Made for Claire's Halloween. It shows the four boys seeing that one of them has lost their life to the creature looming over them. This was a cool concept of Claire and Bryce being the monster, which you'll see at the dev pictures. I had to come up with character looks that quick here. So yeah, I also tried a new hairstyle with Noah, the one with the N on the shirt, with a mohawk, as one of my friends suggested me to do this. Thank you, real life friend, for suggesting me to do this. Second illustration made for Claire's Halloween. It shows Claire and Bryce. This is the scene before Bryce kisses Claire. Come on, we needed this probably, but I had it here. Was wondering what way to do, but the blush what way to do the blush, but it's fine. It's 3 lines, I guess. The third illustration made for Claire's Halloween. It shows everyone sitting on a bench in the morning at their school. I did the background here really simple because I'm lazy. From left to right, Bryce, Claire, Zoe, Vicky, Tom, Jason. Yeah, they became relationships people. Bryce with Claire, Zoe with Vicky, but Tom and Jason are sort of there. Jason's a bit of a Sweaty Eddie, a reference to Sister Act the musical, because he don't want to reveal his feelings for Tom. And guess what? Fun fact, guys, he gets his feelings for Tom after Claire as the monster gets flung back inside the mansion. I know it isn't funny, guys. I know it isn't funny, but apparently Jason gets feelings for Tom after Claire gets flung back. Here's your fourth illustration made for Claire's Halloween. It shows the cast here again, except they're in their new home and with blankets. I was lazy and redrew the third illustration. I also came up with random designs for the blankets too. Jason is just there, afraid of the dark because of what Claire did to him, so at least Tom is there. He's just smug because this is kind of what he wanted. And probably it's funny for him because that Jason's scared of the dark thanks to him. Also, my favorite design that I've ever done was the middle design. This is just a cat holding up a firecracker. And if you don't even notice, there are 6 stars in total, which are just in representative of the 6 of them. Crazy, I know. Crazy, I know. Anyways, this one classified like this thing. This is obviously Tom's thing. He obviously watches stuff like that. Classified stiff documentaries of true solved cases, basically, with the killer's personal life included for your interest. Yep. Yeah, there was originally going to be a 5th illustration, but I scrapped it because I'm lazy, I guess, and I didn't want to work too much. So yeah, no 5th illustration. It was around the part where the 3 of the boys went down in the basement and saw the rotting bodies of Susan and her friends. Your imagination is up to you how they look like. All you know is that they are rotting, have flies, and probably maggots there. Here come the death pictures. Let's go! So let's go. So this was the cool, awesome concept I had for Claire and Bryce as the monster thingies. Some of the lines I took were from here, too. Yeah. See, it's fun. Because this was an idea, but Epstein file. The Great Pill said Epstein file reference. No, it's not the Epstein files. No. It talks about life of serial killers like Ted Bundy, probably, but in universe Ted Bundy. But anyways, you might if you know me in a certain server, you might familiarize these sketches. I've taken these photos of these sketches and sent them in there. But anyways, this was the old concept for illustration 2. I was originally gonna have them just or something like that. Anyways, here you go. This is what you want. So here's Jason, that's Tremor, that's Noah, and that's Brayden. I know. Cool, stereotyping. That was the full-on sketch of all of that. That was their sketch. If you can also see, Jason's also a bit tilted, but not over here. I had to fit it where it wasn't tilted. Anyways, that's second illustration, thingy, my bobber. And that's the, thing of it. Also, I'm sorry that Jason's bald. Jason was bald because his hair was a bit difficult to do when I was doing it. Or, when I was sketching it. So I had to do it when he was, that. And so here was, the pre-colorants, the colorants that I already had there automatically. That I would have, obviously. that's the sketch of illustration 4. That's how I came up with where the blankets would be. I also did like tweening and all that for the blankets to match where they go. So yeah, they're all looking like that. Yeah, that's what his arm looks like, I guess, under the cupboards. So these were the ones taken from my phone. This was the concept of Vicky at the time, and that's like her updated look. You could see the difference in between them because it's just like that there or something like that, and then I add a little another one there to match its style. And that was also taken on my phone too. Yeah. That was also taken on my phone. And you can also see here in the layers, Tom plus Jason. I had them in both layers at once, so I would have an easier time. So yeah. Boop. That's all. But that's not all, people. What? You're probably wondering, why the hell is it not the end of all of this? Well, this is where I become special. So give me just a few seconds, people. I'm about to pull up something. Because we're not done here yet. Because for Indigo Park, I saw the gameplay teaser trailer release. So, I wanted to go react with it, but I don't know when to do it. So, Dust, how much more is there? What do you mean, how much? What do you mean, how much more is there? How much more is there? I have more, I have a little bit more, but I'm getting into the reaction segment because, because I really want to react to two videos, just two videos, and that's it. Okay? Yeah. We're gonna react to two videos. From one from here and one from here. There we go. Wait. Anyways, I'm gonna do that. Anyways, alrighty. First things first, everybody. Woo! We're gonna do it. Okay, give me just a few seconds. I'm gonna getting to the Indigo Park one first. Let me turn on the audio and get set. So, guys, we're gonna react to Indigo Park Chapter 2 official gameplay teaser trailer. Because I have Indigo Park, obviously. Obviously, of course. Anyways, let's go.
Yo ho, Molly was done with crashing planes that didn't last. Yo ho, she built a better plane to fly her far and fast. Yo ho, I lift up Molly, bid farewell to all her friends.
I recognize this. Oh.
Molly is gone, my only threat wiped out at last. Her sad little hunt to feed her chicks backfired fast. Went to the front and heard that long-forgotten sound. A digital rat's. Now she's lifeless on the ground. Yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Good morning, sleepyhead. You sure took your sweet time with that union-required Randley's Rookie Wrangler Rest and Relaxation Regimen.
Oh my. Go check. 2020, you gotta be. Anyways, you gotta be kidding me. What do you mean? What do you mean it's coming out in 2026? What do you mean? What do you mean? I want it now. I want it now. Oh, well. 2026 is not that far away, by the way, guys. If you're thinking about it. Anyways, Soupborn X Bloodbath official trailer. I wanted to see this because it looked interesting, okay? Okay, it looked interesting. I want to see the trailer for it, okay, guys? Okay, let's go.
Hey man, I know your night shift just ended, but I'm gonna need you for one more thing tonight. Don't worry,
no.
it's nothing huge. I'll guide you through it. Alright, first thing. There's a smaller storage building across the parking lot. Yeah, that one. Go ahead and start heading over there. I'll explain as you walk.
Oh no. Okay.
Welcome to the end of the world. We need your help. And then maybe I'll let you back into your world.
Oh.
First of all, keep the tower's power on at all costs. If a monitor screen similar to this one lights up, deactivate them. If you hear sounds underground, be careful. The others of my kind are trapped, burning, suffering. And lastly...
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. So it comes out, this thing comes out on, the 1st of basically New Year's. And I don't care about this ad, because I don't care. Well, guys, I don't know what to do with my life anymore. You know? Hey, at least my reading of the story was okay. At least second story was okay, and it wasn't as long as first story. I apologize if there's like no if you were wondering what the hell was going on here, because it's a bit odd. I don't know. Give me just a few seconds of changing the title of the stream. My video title's too long. I gotta shorten it down, chap. There we go. I did it. I frickin' did it, guys. I frickin' did it. Okay, title's been changed. Anyways, that's about it for today's stream. So if you enjoyed today's stream, please like and subscribe, because I tried my best with writing shit shenanigans. And hopefully this next one will actually be good. The actual writing for this next one would be good. I kind of already have a plan for it, and I know what I'm gonna do with it. And I'm currently writing it too, because you know what? Yeah. Anyways, that's about it for me. Alrighty.